I'm pressing the buttons and we are live.
So welcome to the Cucumber New Contributors Ensemble. I am Marju and I'm in Estonia, and I'm joined by Arti from London, Meena from London, and Matt from Canada. So why are we here? In 2017, GitHub surveyed over 10,000 open source contributors. Just 3% of them were women. We believe that open source communities will be more vibrant, resilient, and effective if they include everyone. Open source provides huge benefits to people who participate, and we want those benefits to be available to all. But people need a place to start. So we hold this space each week for anyone who is new to contributing to open source, especially for people from groups who have historically been underrepresented in open source communities. Our goal is to provide a fun and welcoming environment where everyone can learn to contribute to open source. We use an ensemble programming format, and we follow these principles: safety over comfort. We aim for an environment where everyone can bring their whole self and express their needs fully, even if that isn't always comfortable. Equity over efficiency. We're here to give space to people who have traditionally been excluded from open source, even if that means going a little slower sometimes. Exploration over perfection. We are here to learn and always discovering better ways to do things. We embrace experimentation and accept that what we do can never be perfect.
Thanks, Marju.
Thanks, Marju.
Yeah, I just proved I can read.
You step up from the last president of the United States already.
And the current Prime Minister of UK.
I think everyone has step up from those two, to be fair. Let's get it political straight away. I like it. Why not? So what are we doing? Do you remember what we were doing last week?
Yeah. Go on, Marju.
Yeah, so we have a failing test for implementing the OctoKit.
So just to give Meena some context, the project we're working on right now is to remove old contributors. I can't remember what the time period is. Is it over a month or something like that, Matt?
It's a year.
It's over a year.
Anyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone who hasn't contributed to Cucumber in a year's time, for a year, gets removed from the main contributors list to an alumni kind of list. And we're creating a GitHub action that does this automatically, basically.
Nice. Okay.
Matt, you're not sharing your screen.
I'm just finding the mob timer. Would you like me to share my screen?
Don't you usually do that? I can't remember.
It doesn't, I mean, we don't really need to share the screen because we can all see the code in VS Code. So I guess sometimes when we're writing a commit, it's nice to be able to see the screen, isn't it?
Okay.
And maybe it's better if it doesn't jump around. So if I put it on, this is the same screen that I'm sharing on the stream. So
okay.
Maybe I can arrange it a little bit so we can see the mob timer. There's a link, Meena, to the mob timer app as well in the Slack channel. But I've just added everybody. And this thing can like tell us who's going to do what. Probably not fair to get Meena to navigate right now. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, unless Meena, you want to go for it. It's okay to say no.
Yeah,
if it's okay.
As the navigator, you can also be very like facilitatory and just ask the rest of your mob for advice. So.
Okay.
But sorry, I missed what you said.
Sorry, I might say no to this if that's okay for the first.
Well, why don't
I
press randomize and see what we get now? Okay, so now we've got navigator Matt and driver Meena. But should we do one? Do you want to drive?
Maybe not this time if that's all right.
Let's press randomize one more time and let's see what we get. Now, all right, it loves you. The mob timer loves you. Let's see. Okay, Marju's going to navigate and Matt's going to drive.
Okay, cool.
What are we going to do though? Because we said we were going to turn on tasks rather than on time.
We also said last time that we'll figure out like the backlog kind of thing.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, I think if we look at the Miro board, we had some actions on what to do.
Okay. Ever the project manager. You can't get it out of the system, can you?
How dare you?
So that's not where we want to be. I think I need to open it from Slack. Hold on. Again, if you want to have it up on your own screen rather than looking at the screen share, the link to the Miro board is in the Slack channel.
Yeah, I found it.
And this is where we did retro last time.
Mm-hmm.
And I still haven't drawn the architecture diagram, but we said we were going to use GitHub projects and issues to make a plan. So I suppose we have to do that first.
Sure. So
if I'm driving, you all can tell me what to do. Shall I go to the GitHub project?
Yeah, is there a project already?
Yeah.
I think it comes by default, right?
Oh, so there's not a project. I meant the repo. If I go into projects.
Okay, cool.
Oh, no, somebody. Yeah. Well, so we've got an overall project that is called Retire Inactive Contributors. But I mean, that's kind of like everything that this thing is supposed to do. So
is that what we want? Oh, sorry, Marju.
So to understand correctly that we need to create, so the plan would be issues the plan would be laid out in issues.
Yeah, you can actually in GitHub projects you can create just notes which aren't linked to issues, and then you can turn them into issues. So you can sort of start out by just kind of throwing cards on the wall and then turn them into issues later if you want.
Okay, cool.
I guess it might be useful to start by like saying what we're already doing, because we are in the middle of something, aren't we? But we haven't named it on this board.
So
creating the API. Replacing the API with the real one instead of the dummy one, right?
So yeah, the next task we were going to do, which I suppose would go in the to-do column, would be build out the OctkitGithub adapter. That was what we were going to do next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe we haven't got anything in progress actually. Maybe we've got something that's done, which was to get the first two scenarios passing using fakes.
Mm-hmm.
Can we name those scenarios? What were they called? So yeah, I don't know.
The users become inactive after a year and then they become alumni.
Yeah. So there's like a base, that's the sort of basic rule. So implement adapter. Is that spelled right? I feel like there's a letter missing.
Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to try using that font on that one as well.
Oh, so yes, that's later. I just remembered the unmerged change that you made, Matt.
Oh, this one.
Which one?
Is that what you're talking about, Marju? Or something
yeah.
So there is that sort of in progress, isn't it? This rationalized test runner scripts.
Yep.
Maybe we should.
I have no idea what that is.
That was the PR that you approved it.
Okay. Yes, now I remember. That's how I signed my PRs. Like, I have no idea what this is. Approved.
Right, and I can
I
link
run this-
that to an issue. Hold on a second. What number is it? Can anybody help me by looking up what number it is?
Yeah. I don't have the thing open. 1 second. What's this project called?
Action, retire, inactive contributor.
You might be faster. Just
Okay. I'll back out. It is number 5. This is annoying. Why do I have to keep... Why don't you just show me it?
in the new one, in the beta one, you can just search for issues from there.
But why have I got to do these clicks to get in here? Do I have to turn this into a new project or something? Is it because it's not a beta one?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really used.
Can I convert it? Because I don't want to be building we don't want to be building out a legacy one, do we? Do you know what I mean?
No. I mean, yes, I know what you mean.
What's your feelings, people? Should we start again?
It's pretty straightforward to move all the issues into the beta one.
Right. So should we... Hang on. I'm going to finish the thing I was doing, where I was putting number 5 in here. Not very... Okay, there we go. And it's got a reference to it. Wonderful. So, yeah, I don't know. Do we stick with this, or do we want to move over to this shiny new thing?
Perhaps we just move over now,
Yeah.
before we add new stuff.
Well, you're the navigator. So what do I do?
Add project.
1 second.
Go to the Cucumber organization to create a new project.
Whoever did the UX on this.
So now I'm in the Cucumber organization and I'm going to create a new project.
I see.
So do I want a new project beta or a new project? I guess, or a new
Project beta,
Oh, because this allows us to... Oh. Why is it called Matt Wins on... Yeah, you're not wrong about the UX here. So we want this to be retire inactive contributors.
Mm-hmm.
Because if this isn't actually a cross-org project, why does it make me do that?
Yeah, that's
It's annoying. That's why.
And is it going to be a Kanban board or...
You can, if you go to new view,
Where?
right there, the next tab, yeah. And then do the drop down. I think you can choose, board.
Okay. Maybe I didn't even need to do new view.
No, yeah, you're right, you didn't. Yeah.
Anyway, right. So I can just call that board. And then
If you
can I add the things from...
how do you add it? I think
Add
that's why you
item.
needed that other view.
It's
Maybe.
this shit.
This
What
is
is
like
that?
user research for GitHub projects.
Sorry. I've never known
Does it
something.
let you from those three dots?
No.
No, it doesn't let
You would think that.
That gives me
Yeah.
rename and I can act on the list.
How about right click? Does right click
But look,
work?
if I do, I always see, look, it's down here.
Oh, there.
Oh,
Right. So I can use number 5. No. So I have to use action.
Oh,
Inactive.
yeah, maybe it's looking
No.
for
Oh
more
my
the
God, this
cucumber.
is so bad.
You're not making me feel better, Arti, with this complaining.
You didn't make this.
I know, but you're just making me grumpier. Action. Is it? It's not one of these, is it? So it doesn't see our
No.
project. And there's nothing else in the
Search.
scroll.
I think that just triggers the search. So type out something and maybe
Oh, Blaise is going to save the day, hopefully. Add an issue from a repository.
there you go.
Yeah, but I press that and it gives me this
Hi,
list,
Blaise.
but the list has only got like a small number of the repositories in it.
I guess you have to type then. Action
Yes,
There we go.
yes, yes. And now I do number
Oh, there
5,
you go.
which is the... No?
No, just there.
Rationalize test run
First one,
scripts.
yeah.
Yes.
Finally, Jesus.
Hey Blaise, we're making a project plan.
That's so awesome. That's great.
Oh no, you're there.
Yeah, I'm back now. Yeah, cool. Sorry I'm late, guys.
And Blaise, meet Meena. She's there on my window.
Hello.
Hey, Meena, how you doing?
Hi, good, thank you, Blaise. How are you?
Good, not bad.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we can add to-dos.
Yeah.
Should we link them?
Type to add a
there's
draft
task
issue.
issues.
So maybe because I just added them as I wanna have another tab so I can copy from the other one. It's still not here though, so can I add it now? Right.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Wow.
What happens? Okay.
There
So
we
it's
go.
still
Okay, that's-
like, yeah.
Oh, so it forces you to have a table and a book. Oh, maybe it doesn't.
It wants to be Jira, doesn't it?
Mm.
It's got that
Why would anyone want to be
Jira
Jira?
feel.
You'd be surprised.
Well, people want to be Jira because Jira makes lots of money. Right. So.
Go to the to-do column.
Sorry, Marju. I wanted to get a copy of the old board there. That one. So that one's in. Right. So we had this one next.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess what I could do is I could convert it to an issue and then we can add the issue. Should I do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's now number 6. So if I go in, excuse me, Zoom. If I go in here, I can do.
Can't believe you have to do this every time. My God.
Oh, yeah, this is kind of insane. There's probably like there's probably like a GitHub action that can.
That will be our next project.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that one's
I've
there on
also-
the plan. Set up CI.
Yeah.
That one. How do I
That was
know?
issue
That one already is an
number-
issue. Oh, maybe Kate didn't link them together because she didn't know how to do that. So that's number 4.
And I've also converted the done one into an issue, which is number 7.
Oh yeah, I see here.
Right, and I can
Issue
drag
number
that one
7.
over to there.
There we go.
Okay, now we have something that looks like a Kanban board.
Okay.
You're going to give them some feedback, Arti? Oh,
think
I have
they
to
should
save
watch
changes. That's why it
the-
didn't stick as a board, I bet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So how
Shall
do we
we-
feel about our plan? Is this enough of a plan? I mean, we have what we've just done. We have what we are kind of what's in flight, and we have what we're going to do next. Do we need any more things that we're going to do next? Are there any
Yes,
things?
Well, I would like to. I think one of the things that I like most about Cucumber are the reports that show like the various steps passing
Mm-hmm.
as you make progress. I think it would be nice to somehow do that.
Well, so that could
So-
be part of the scope of setup CI, couldn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Totally.
So if I open, how do I open that ticket?
Mm,
Get out of here.
Right click.
oh, convert to issue. Oh wait, no, but it already is an issue. Oh, she didn't know that. Okay, maybe go over to the issue.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
was thinking there
God.
would. I mean, oh, there we go. It's
Yeah,
there.
there we go.
I was thinking there'd probably be a way to open the issue up. So we could say to do. Oh no, wait. Sorry, I'm opening the wrong one. There.
I just have a black screen. I don't see any. I
Oh,
don't,
Blaise, are you watching the screen share?
no, I'm not. I'm following. It says Matt Wynn has started screen sharing, but I don't actually see your.
Oh,
Huh.
that's weird.
Let me stop and restart it. Maybe it'll fix. Sorry, everyone. That's going to blow your windows around, isn't it?
It's all right.
Okay, I can see what you're doing now.
So I guess we add some logs for
the Cucumber reports.
Okay.
So we can just say in here that we've got an extra. Oops, where is it?
Cool. Okay.
We'll have to install node, which is, you know, that's the basics to run npm test, and then that's the sort of icing on the cake, isn't it? We could. There's also a related thing about running ESLint, but we don't have ESLint at all yet.
We did discuss that too.
So we could keep that on the side and have that as a separate issue rather than having this one snowball. Anything else we want to add to this?
No.
I think that's fine.
Okay.
Do we have to build it? Remember we had to do that thing where we had to dist? Had to get an artifact into dist?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Maybe not for CI. Maybe not for CI. I think.
Yeah, I'm still not sure. I think ideally CI would run. Actually, that is a good point. So we could add that as another thing. Do npm run build and check nothing new in the dist folder. So like validate that devs have checked in the latest built JavaScript, because we're working on TypeScript. And GitHub Actions works direct from the Git repo, so we have to check in the compiled JavaScript ourselves. Basically, that's how we deploy.
And then would we eventually want to do like an npm publish?
No, because that's not how GitHub Actions are deployed. They're not deployed as npm packages. They're literally just Git repositories, GitHub repositories, in fact. So when you reference a GitHub action, you just say the name of you just say cucumber / inactive retire inactive contributors, and then the version number and a tag.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So doing releases will be another thing.
Yeah.
Matt, you need to give us all access to the board because it's not showing up on my GitHub.
No way.
Yep.
Okay.
So maybe top right.
I think you're going to have to wait.
Yeah.
So you would think it would be the same.
You won't have to wait until we finish the bot.
As access to the project. So I'm going to... Okay. So I should...
No. Invite collaborators.
Thank you.
Oh, up top. I see.
Yeah.
So
you have to type in Blaise P.
In where it says search by username or team.
Feel like I'm doing a usability test here.
Yeah, it kind of is a bit.
So Marju.
If you will, I wouldn't tell you where to go.
You're not called Marju, are you? What are you called on 16 sheep?
Yes.
Wow. That's...
Why are you not in here? Because I've only added you as a.
Oh yes. Also, I haven't been able to accept. I need two-factor authentication, and
okay.
I left my phone. I don't have my phone for a week.
Okay, so that's why. So you just haven't accepted the invite yet.
Yep.
Oh, you might want to add Funficient too.
And Meena.
Yeah. And Meena.
Well, Meena's going to be similar position to Marju right now because she's not been invited in general, I think.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm going to make you all admins. That can't hurt. And then if I go back to here to the repo, and I'm going to go to collaborators. So you still need to do that. I'm going to send you one as well. Meena, what's your GitHub handle?
It is. I've just put it into the chat, in the Zoom chat. It's basically my name the wrong way around. Spelled the other way around because somebody apparently has already called Meena.
No way.
Yeah, I know, right?
Add people.
That should be. There we go. Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
So yeah, you'll need to have two-factor authentication enabled on your GitHub app.
Okay.
In your GitHub account, which might be a bit of faff. So you probably don't want to do it today during this call unless you already have.
Yep.
But that's in progress at least.
Okay.
Right. So Arti, are you now able to modify the project board? Do I need to say?
Yes,
something?
and I added a new. I added the ESLint thing as well.
Cool.
And it showed up in Slack.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right. So do you want any more out of my head after build out OctkitGithub adapter in terms of what we want to do?
No, let's just code.
I always feel like as long as we know what we're going to do, what we're doing now and what we're going to do next, that's enough planning.
Yeah.
Sorry, Marju, you were saying something?
I was just gonna mention the unpassing scenarios, but we can leave them for later.
The unpassing scenarios.
You mean failing scenario?
Failing scenarios, yes.
Yeah. So I wasn't picking on the way Marju was saying that. I was just trying to be clear because I wasn't sure if I'd heard her correctly.
No, I liked her positivity. It was like, it's not failing, it's unpassing.
It's newspeak.
Yeah, it's a special software development operation.
Yeah, they're just not passing yet, but they will be passing soon. So yeah, we've got all of these, and realistically, like these would probably make nice cards as goals for the future. But I think there's probably going to be one between that where we want to like release it and test it manually because we have this dummy organization. Let me just talk about that for a second. So I created this organization, which is just a sandbox where we can make a mess if we want. And I think we can use this today for running automated tests on the new adapter we're going to write, because it needs to actually call GitHub's API and do stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, we've got 3 members at the minute. Let me invite other people. And this one doesn't have two-factor authentication on it because it's not Cucumber.
Oh, nice.
But I guess we can only check that people are not moved. Right.
Arti Smarty.
Sorry.
Sorry, what do you mean?
No, it's
Mario?
maybe no. Yeah, I was just maybe we can. I wonder if we can create commits or create commits the time before. You know.
Was that what it was?
Oh, I see what you're saying, because it has to be 1 year.
QAH. You've just type in QA.
QAH.
Yep.
Q4. Yeah.
There you go.
Could actually, I wonder if it'll get complicated, people being owners in terms of doing testing. We'll see. Whoops. Yeah, we'll see. So this is just, like I say, this is just a sandpit where we can make a mess in case we need a Git repo to do things on. We could also invite QBot, which is like maybe a more sensible user to use for running automated tests as. Let me just see if I can find QBot.
Did you hear Mario's question about how we can
It's okay. I think it's possible. I think it's possible if I remember.
Okay.
I think it might be possible.
I don't know what the answer is to that yet. I can't think about it. I think we should just start trying to write something simple and see how far we can get.
Yep.
Let's just code, as Arti said. So yeah, okay. Well, should we swap now since I've done with my task? Should we rotate?
Sure.
And the next task is going to be to try and like pick out and write the first failing. Well, I don't know, Marju, you're a navigator. What do you think we should do first?
Yeah, let's pick a method and.
Oh, or are we going to merge this guy?
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, there's that bit as well.
I mean, honestly, like somebody just hit the merge button and then it's done.
Okay. Do you want me to hit it?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Somebody who's never hit has anybody not hit a merge
Oh,
button
okay,
before
yeah.
Who's got
Somebody
rights on this repo? It's just fun, isn't it?
Arti.
Yeah, Arti, you do it.
Okay.
Oh, you put the changes, yeah. Squash and merge.
Just do it, Matt, because I don't have the repo open now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Well, does anyone else have it?
There's the link.
Okay, I got it. It's a race. Boom. Sorry, Blaise.
Great.
No, that's okay. I hit merge buttons for a living, so no problem.
So yeah, look at that.
We all.
Oh, look. I mean, that's the beauty of using the
nice.
beta project, isn't it? Amazing.
Okay, the one good feature. Okay, we found it.
Okay. So shall I pull this across into in progress?
Yes.
And we can write a checklist in here of the things we're going to do, but I don't even know what those things are yet. I think we should just get started and see. So shall I rotate? It's going to be you are driving, Arti.
No, I'm driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Tell me what to do.
I'm going to follow you, or you press the megaphone and then everybody follows you.
Yeah. Okay.
And
did that work? Yes.
I think so. You're in the feature file right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, let's just check the test run for starters. So just hop into the terminal and run npm run
npm test, right?
Yep. Should work. Should work now that we've merged. Oh, you know what? We need to pull that pull request down. So we've got the.
Oh yeah.
So give it a git pull. Oh, that's not going to work. Look. Oh.
Why won't it work?
I don't know. What is GL?
Git pull. It's the ZSH.
Oh, you know the ZSH shortcuts. Sick. Okay. Right. Yeah, I've not taken time to learn them. Brilliant. Okay. So yeah, try doing npm test now, and we should have the one that only runs the tests that pass. Not okay. Where's that then?
Oh, we just wrote.
Oh yeah, because this is our thing to do.
What file was it? OctkitGithub src.
You should be able to like command click on that link and it'll take you to
It's not letting me.
No.
Okay, but here it is.
Yeah. So I'm going to just wander away for a bit and I'm going to look at the I'm still following you, so I have to go.
Oh, sorry. I'll leave it alone.
Just go through to the implementation. So we've got 3 methods: get last commit by, add user to team, remove user from team, and get members of team. How about we start with get members of team?
Okay.
Yeah, will that work?
It doesn't let me split the screen in this view. Okay.
So we could
you can make the terminal smaller. There you go.
We could just do something really. Well, actually, we could. So this is awkward, right? Because we're doing in sort of an integration test. So, but we want to just try and get something that works. So why don't we just like write a test that says it gets members of a team, a team was what I said. It doesn't the distinction doesn't matter that much. And then let's create a new instance of it in the test. I'm sure this is going to need to be an async function, by the way. I'm pretty sure we're going to need to do a wait.
I don't know the syntax.
Okay. So just, you know, before the parentheses on line 5, we just need to say async. It just means we'll have a wait available to us.
Okay, and then we call that function?
No, just do, yeah, so create a new instance of the OctkitGithub.
But we all, oh, I see.
So you can just say like GitHub equals new OctkitGithub. Const.
Is it dot new or new?
No, that's Ruby. In JavaScript, it's new. You want to say const GitHub.
Const, right? Yeah.
And then, you know, open close parens on the constructor. And then we want to say, well, why don't we just literally call the function and have it not throw an error? That would be a good start, wouldn't it? So github.getMembersOfTeam. So let's pass it the name of a team.
Do we know?
Let's make up that we're going to have to create this team by hand for now on the organization. So what should we call it, folks?
Is it the active ones?
It doesn't matter. It could be
called. It doesn't matter.
Fish cakes for all we care.
Let's call it fish cakes.
Sure.
Okay. Right. And if we run this test now, just let's get
remove the assert, right?
It should throw an error, I think. Yeah, remove the assert.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you want to focus in, you could do npm run test unit, but it's going to do that pretty quickly anyway. There we go. So we've got a function not implemented.
Yeah.
So do we want to swap at this point? Because we've got to some point.
Yeah, let's swap.
Should we commit?
Yeah, I think we commit. Yeah.
Okay, Matt, I'll leave you to commit because you've got all the contributor stuff.
So watch my screen. Git. Oh, I'm going to have to add you, Meena, here as a collaborator. How do I make that window bigger?
Scroll down.
That's better. Oh, whoa, look at that.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I'm quite delighted by that. Oh, Blaise, you're not in the screen share, I guess. Is that right? You haven't made it into the VS Code because I didn't send you the link. Could somebody else send it to Blaise in a DM?
Sure, I will. Do
you mind if I just leave you off this commit, Blaise?
Yes, of course, yeah.
So what did we do?
I don't know if I can add someone, Matt. Is it the same link?
Just take the link that I DM'd to you.
I thought it was
DM it to Blaise.
Link.
Yeah, it's why we have to use DMs because theoretically anybody could grab that link and start.
I see.
Running commands on my machine. Oh, so I have a question. Should we work in a branch and be pull requesting?
Yeah.
Okay. So git checkout. Now I wonder if GitHub Projects likes you to use a conventional name for your branches so that it can know that they're linked to issues.
No idea.
Does anybody want to try and look that up? Or shall I just, for now, I'll call it fix number. Yeah. What's the ticket number for what we're working on now?
5, 6. That's not very helpful, is it?
Well, it's approximately right.
It is 6.
Okay, so I'm going to call it fix number 6. Unit tests for Octo. Can't read that. It's around the corner. OctkitGithub. And I'm gonna I haven't committed anything to it yet. Right, and then I'll do the commit to that. Why has it lost my collaborators now? That's better. Because that means we can make lots of little commits in this branch, and we know the context, and we're writing our commit messages in the context of this branch, which is just about solving this one problem. But then later we can use a squash commit when we merge the pull request in. That's just the whole story. There are no stage changes. Yes. Yeah, I probably always want to stage them, really.
I don't think they've written any docs on this.
Right. I mean, it might be that there's conventions from the old one, and if we use those, it would bring them in.
No, I'm searching, like I'm Googling GitHub project branch name, and it's just like nothing.
Oh, how interesting. Apparently they have a create branch for issue button.
Right.
In the projects?
No, in the issues.
Ah, interesting.
And what branch does that, what's the name, how's that branch named?
It says create branch for issue, click on it and choose where to branch from, and then define the branch type.
What's a branch type?
Maybe we should all see
Feature?
this.
Oh, I see.
So this is in the GitHub issue.
Oh, in the issues view. I mean, you might be able to do it from there. Oh, open a new tab. So this is under issues. Yeah, so they say
this issue.
Create a branch for this issue, or link it to a pull request. If you already have a PR, you can link them.
Right. Which of course you can do by just naming them in each other. Oh look, okay, so they call it 6 build out OctKit GitHub adapter. So if I'm a bit worried now about how I'm gonna. What do you want me to do, folks? Because I can do some Git shenanigans to get this commit onto that branch. Do you want to bother with that? Is that, or somebody else want to do that and like talk through it?
Like a cherry pick?
Yeah.
Exactly, a cherry pick. Blaise, you can navigate it. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we do it?
Yeah, sure. If people want to learn cherry pick.
So 6 build. So I'll press that create branch button, and now it's telling me I need to run these commands locally. Oh no, actually no. Somebody else could those. I'll just run them though because I've copied them. So now we're on that branch, and if I look at git log, it's just got the rationalized test runner scripts, and it's the same point as origin main. So we're missing that commit that we just made. Okay.
Yes. And
so
the commit ID will be okay. So.
Arti, do you know what to do if you're a driver? Do you know what to do?
No, I don't actually. Because it's not committed, right? Did you commit it?
It is, yeah. I committed it into this branch called fix number 6 unit test for
Oh, I see.
GitHub.
Okay.
So I think you just need to type git cherry pick.
Okay.
It's cherry -pick.
I've done rebasing interactive, but I haven't done it like this.
And then before you finish the command, you need to give it the name of the commit, and you can actually use just the name of the branch because the branch is pointing at that commit. So you can type like fix hyphen and then try pressing tab.
Nice.
No, the number was deeper in the branch. I see. It was fix hyphen hash, I think. But fix hyphen might be enough.
I see.
Press tab.
Fix.
Yeah,
there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, so just
Why
press
is there
that.
a backslash there? Oh, because it's an escape catch.
For
Okay.
the shell, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Enter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So you can think of cherry pick as like rebasing in the opposite direction. It's like you're pulling something from some other place over to you instead of taking your stuff and dropping it onto the pile.
Okay.
So now if you do git push,
I have to force push? No. Okay.
no.
So
and then the only other thing we need to do is just clean up the mess of that old branch. But let's just check
Just
on
delete, right?
GitHub.
Should we just delete that other branch?
Yeah. But we'll also need to delete the remote branch. So it's
Is
got
it
it
in
there.
-d?
Yeah. I can't remember. I can never remember if it's big D or little d because it depends on tags and branches have got different ones. Try the big D. Yeah. And then the other thing you need to do, because I think I pushed it.
Ah, I see.
Did I push it? I think I did.
I don't remember how you delete a remote branch.
Yep.
So what you need to do is you say git push origin and then space and then colon, which means delete this ref.
Oh.
And then you're going to say refs / heads.
Space after the colon?
No.
Okay,
Refs. Sorry, it was git. Yeah, sorry, it is git push, isn't it? GP is git push. Refs / heads. Heads
Capital
is Git's internal speak. No. Heads is Git's internal speak for branches. So heads / and then the branch name, which you should probably type in yourself. It's not going to give you
it won't do that for
guess
me.
for it now. You can probably copy paste it from up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Fine. So it just doesn't like my remote name, but it just complained rather than stopping us. Cool. So now on GitHub, if I look at the browser, we've just got that one branch. Awesome. Everything's good. Everything's good. And
so with that refs thing, I just want to understand what it is. So we're saying on origin, find all the branches, and then from those branches, delete the fix, blah, blah, blah. Because the colon means delete.
Colon means delete.
Yeah.
There are all kinds of things you can pass to git push. So you can have, you can say push from this branch locally to that branch on the remote.
Yeah.
And things like that. But and you can just say the name of a branch in some contexts. But I believe that if you're trying to delete a ref, if you're trying to delete a branch, you have to use the full ref spec. And if you do, is it git rev list?
Sorry, git. Oh, sorry, you're typing. Go ahead.
I'm just trying it because I can't. Yeah, no. I'd have to look it up. You stop me if I'm just being boring. Yeah.
No.
So this is Git's folder structure, right, where it keeps the refs. So these and they're all called heads or tags or remote. So you got like refs, tags, v1.0.0. If you've got a tag called v1.0.0, that's like the full name to it. And you can do a lot of things by just doing git tag v1.0.0. But if you want to just generally do things to a ref, and Git doesn't really care because a ref is just a pointer at one of its commits, then you can refer to it by its ref / blah /
Gotcha.
name.
Okay. Neat. Thanks.
And you can even make up your own refs. So you can have a ref that is like ref / Arti / my thingy. Yeah, you can name refs whatever you like. If you want, you can have a secret little stash of refs.
Thanks.
Have I shown off enough now? Have I mansplained enough?
No, you haven't. Always room.
Always room for mansplaining. Now, I was navigating, but I think we're going to swap, aren't we? So, do you know what to do next, Arti?
We need to implement this method.
Yeah. I suggest what we do, what we're going to need to do quite soon is set up an actual team on the organisation called Fish Cakes. That'll have something in it. But I suppose it'd be nice to at least get to the point where we get an error saying from GitHub's API saying no such team Fish Cakes or something.
Yeah.
That would be a good start, wouldn't it? Okay, right. So I'll press the rotate button. hands are away from my... I'll mute my microphone. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Hello, hello, hello. Oops, sorry.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So this test is directly going to talk to GitHub. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool.
Okay. Marju, you're navigating.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'm driving.
Okay, 1 second, let me get...
I thought you would graduate from being driver to navigator, Arti. I don't know why I did it like that. Maybe I pressed randomize rather than rotate. Sorry, folks.
It's okay.
So at the moment, I guess we don't have an assertion on the test. Maybe I wonder if the next thing would be to add an assertion.
Okay.
Which would
We
that
check.
this method actually returns some members.
Should I assign this to something and then check?
Sorry, assign.
Like const members
Yeah.
equals, and then you can say members
Yeah, let's just do that.
dot, what is it?
Let's just assert members for now.
Okay.
I guess before we still had a erroring test, so we never really got it to pass.
No.
So I guess that was not a great thing, but now we have an assertion and that's going to fail. Well, I guess it's going to error before.
Yeah, same thing.
Scroll
Yeah.
up. Oh, okay, yeah, function not implemented, yeah.
Yeah. So should we try? I guess, like Matt said, we have to create a team first.
We could
yes.
we can wait for it to fail on the not on it not having found that team before we let's try and let's try and nice. Do it pull based. So this is where the mob can help by looking at docs and stuff, because we're at that point now where we're going to need to actually call the OctkitGithub API.
Yeah. So I also have a little blog open. I can share the link and I guess maybe you can validate it.
I guess we want to return something like assert members is not true or false or something like that. I don't know.
So I think when we put assert something, it we just check that it's true, that whatever member is that is not falsy, I think assert will pass. That's my assumption.
Yeah, if it's an empty array, it'll pass, which is all right for now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we can change it to be like check its length is greater than 0 or something. But just doing this without failing would be good.
Yeah, I'm just going to put a link into the new contributors.
Can I ask a stupid, maybe a silly question? Maybe.
Not stupid.
What's the framework? Is this is a? I know this is in JavaScript, but are we using a specific JavaScript framework, testing framework, or is this just?
We're using Mocha for those
Mocha.
tests, and we're also in.
So it's Mocha. Okay, cool. Yeah. Thank you.
That's a good question because I didn't know it was Mocha. I just was blindly doing this. So thanks for asking.
Okay, so I put a little blog post on the Slack channel.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
And so I guess with OctoKit, for OctoKit, we need to get some packages.
Okay.
And
like install an npm package?
Yes, and we need, according to the blog post, we need two. One is Actions core, and another one is just Actions GitHub. Let's just see if I can get the actual
action score. Okay.
yeah.
So should I install those?
Yes, please.
What do you know what those do? So core contains the. Sorry, go on, Marju.
So as far as I understand, so the GitHub one gives us access to OctoKit,
Mm-hmm.
and the core allows us to just conveniently call the API, the REST API for
The actions. Okay.
Yeah.
The core functionality of the action, such as context, inputs, outputs. Okay, cool. All right, those are installed now.
Cool. So perhaps so what's next is I guess we have to authenticate with the OctoKit adapter that we are creating. We need to store the token on it.
Yeah.
So we need to get the token and store it. And I wonder where is the best place to do it? Perhaps in the constructor.
There might be a conventional environment variable that you can just use, and OctoKit will pick it up. I wouldn't be surprised if you set GitHub token or GH token or something as an environment variable. It'll probably find it from that. I'm not sure.
Okay, if so, then let me think. Okay, so we are trying to get the token through the. Well, actually, I think the package, the npm package, the GitHub package, I think that already goes somewhere because it's an actions package. I think it's already able to get the token.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me just.
So I think we need to require the action and the. Sorry. Yeah. So are we doing it here in OctoKit GitHub?
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean. Okay.
Yep. And so. Yeah, we still need to authenticate with the token, and I wonder if this is best done in the constructor of the class.
Okay.
And then we need to, I guess, just I need some help, Matt, with this. So the way I imagine this is.
I haven't got to the blog post yet, just so you know.
Okay, yeah, never mind the blog post.
Yeah.
So what we are about to do is so we have this method which gets the token and sets up OctoKit itself. And I guess I would like our OctoKit GitHub to be aware of the kind of setup environment. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
well, should we inject a reference to an instance of that GitHub class that we've constructed on line 2? Should we just take one of those as a dependency when we get constructed, and we can actually pass that in from the tests rather than it constructing one by itself? Is that the thing that we're going to use?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we pass that. Yeah. So we pass that bit into the OctoKit GitHub. The thing that is actually going to make the requests.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about we try that? I'm going to just open this blog post because I've not done this from JavaScript before either. I don't know how to use this library.
You want me to look something up?
So we've got actions core and actions GitHub. Write the action. So how do you get hold of the actual instance of it then? So you can just do, okay, core equals require actions core. So that gets you input, and then you can get, okay, so const OctKit equals new github.get OctKit token. So I suggest we do that OctKit new GitHub OctKit outside this class, and then inject the OctKit into this class.
Okay, cool.
I didn't understand what we're supposed to do. So if you can.
So
go on, Marju.
Okay, so if you go to OctkitGithub.test.ts.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now, you see when we say new OctkitGithub, right?
Mm-hmm.
In there, we pass in the bit that is, actually, let me just give you the line. So above that line, above...
You can paste in as well, Marju, right? You can just paste the thing.
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, do that, yeah. So here we say OctoKit is the, okay, so we need
a different, yeah,
we need that as well. Oh, need the token too. Okay, so, and we get that from,
let's just make the token be a hard-coded string for now, and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got 2 GitHubs hanging around where we need to maybe find better names for things.
I'll call this GitHub API maybe.
Yeah, or GitHub adapter might be a good name.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Okay. Oh, that's
and
not
you need
what
to
I
rename the
wanted.
thing on line 8 as well, Arti.
I thought that was what I was doing, but clearly not. GitHub. Okay.
And we also need to import GitHub. So,
is this wrong? No, it's not. Why is it erroring?
We need to get the GitHub, the package.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So we should probably switch that over to being an import style.
Okay. So what would it be? Import. That should do it, right?
Yeah, no, you need probably to import star as GitHub from.
Okay.
No, that's not quite right. Now we're going to be fiddling around. I wonder if there's a TypeScript example.
Oh, because of the.
I'm just Googling.
Yeah, I guess we need a constructor. So yeah, I guess we just
okay. They import get OctoKit as a named function, so you can just do, instead of star, do open close squiggly brackets, and then get OctoKit. And then you can just call it. You don't need to new anything. So on line 7, just call get OctoKit. And you don't need the as GitHub stuff either on line 3.
So none of.
No, you need all the from, but just not that as.
Okay, okay, I see. And over here, just get OctoKit.
Yeah.
No new or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, cool. So now we pass in the OctoKit on line 8.
Line 8.
To,
Here.
yeah. Okay, cool. So if you hover
I don't think it takes an argument.
yeah, not yet. So
I see. Oh yeah, that's our own thing. Sorry. Yeah.
yeah. So in OctkitGithub.ts.
1 second. Let me just change this. Do you know what it is for the core one, Matt?
Well, we don't need it. And in fact, we don't even need get OctoKit. We need to know what type it returns. It returns an OctoKit and API and paginate. Well, we could just try using an OctoKit. So you can probably change the imports. Well, try just, sorry, Marju, I'll shut up. Do you know what to do?
I didn't follow just now, so it's complaining.
We need to make a constructor, and it needs to take an argument that's an OctoKit, and we want to type for it. If you hover over that variable, the OctoKit variable that's created on line 7, it says the type is called capital O OctoKit. So I think that's what type we want to call it. Probably, but we'll see.
So let's create a constructor in the in our class.
Okay.
Yep. So yep, in there. So constructor.
So I literally say constructor. I haven't done object oriented. Okay, constructor.
Open, close parentheses.
These parentheses, right? Curly or the round one?
The normal parentheses.
Like
I
regular
think,
parentheses, yeah.
You're going to need both, actually.
Okay.
And then curly braces after the parentheses, I think.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing it's, no, is it like that or is it like this? It's not functional.
I think it's like that, yeah. I was
think it
surprised
is.
your editor's not tidying it up for you.
Okay. Okay.
So, yep, so that the constructor needs an argument. So could we call it OctoKit?
Like this or capital?
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
And now it needs a type. So after OctoKit, we type a colon and
Type
I guess
OctoKit,
the
right?
type is OctoKit, yeah.
Or was it spelled?
It's
Was
got
it-
a lowercase k in their published type.
Okay, yeah.
So
Okay.
if you try that and then try doing like quick fix, so command dot on a Mac, does it give you a like automatically add import, missing import?
No. No, it doesn't.
I do.
So-
Shall I just do it? There you go.
Yeah, please. Okay, thank you.
And yeah. Do you remember the thing
Okay.
about creating fields in TypeScript, Marju?
Not at all.
So if you add the word private read only
Oh,
before
yeah.
OctoKit, then it'll become a field on this class, and we'll be able to say this.OctoKit in other functions. Did you follow that, Arti?
I followed it. So where do I add the private? What was it?
Right
Private?
there. Yeah, right where your cursor is.
Okay, private what?
Read
Read
only.
only.
One word?
Yeah.
So
It's
what
just
does this
basically
do?
a shorthand for doing, you know, this.OctoKit equals OctoKit in your constructor. So if you have like 5 constructor arguments, you don't have all the noise of, you know, all the sort of Java style boilerplate of initializing all your fields. You just you've got a field now. So
Okay.
in our functions we can call this.OctoKit.
Okay.
Cool.
It's 8:23 and I do want to continue, but do we want to stop for a retro or are we okay to continue? Sorry, it's 8:23 in London.
Yeah, it's something 23 here as well. My vote would be for stopping in retro, just because we're good. We're in a good habit of doing that, and I think it's always helpful to have a little one at the end of every session. I'm really sorry Meena's not had a chance to type though.
It's okay. Maybe next time.
week.
Hopefully next time. Yep.
I'm really eager to see what the tests do as well. Can we run the test before we do anything else? That's good, actually.
Yeah.
So it's not given us any compile errors.
Yeah. Cool.
So what we just didn't get to do is like this .octkit whatever it is, request blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't know what we do, but that, I guess that comes next time, doesn't it?
Okay.
Should we write a to do here?
Yeah.
What should it say?
Implement. You've got
Is that the wrong kind of comments? I've been writing bash lately, and that's all got bashes for comments. Okay, so shall I do a commit?
Yeah.
I don't understand the rhyme or reason for when it adds co-authors, because it did it automatically a minute ago with the, like, Meena just appeared, right, and then now she doesn't. I don't know. Somebody could be getting the retro board ready while I'm faffing around doing this commit. Just copy paste the last one. So what did we do in this? All right. So we've got a branch. We don't have a draft pull request, but maybe that doesn't matter yet. We're still pushing the code up. I'm going to open the Miro board on the stream, on the screen share. And it looks like we've got a new one for today. Is this down here? 25th of May. So we should get rid of all this stuff. So what did we do? The last thing we did was start introducing OctkitGithub. What else did we do? We made a plan.
We started using GitHub projects.
Yeah.
Ooh, I erased some actions that maybe I shouldn't have. I'll do an undo.
Oh, I've been muted.
I think it's okay because they are a copy from last week, so
Yeah.
just copy those.
Yeah, we can just grab them. So, are we ready to think and then populate? So, Meena, what we tend to do, Meena, again, I'm making an assumption that you know what a retrospective is and you've done this sort of thing before.
Yeah, I do. I just don't have access to the board.
Oh.
Oh.
What
So,
happens when you try and get in? Is it not? I would assume
I've clicked the link on the channel, the new contributors, and then I get something completely different.
Oh,
yeah,
so
I
you need
use-
to just you're in the right board. You just
Oh, okay. Scroll
high
across?
and right of where you need to go. So if you go right a bit and
Yeah.
then go down, that's that you're looking now.
Mm.
You're looking at like the first retro. So go down. Just scroll down, 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 down.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah,
at the bottom
got
of
you.
this pile of
Yeah.
frames. Down, 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 and there.
There we go.
That's
25th
where we
of
are.
May. Okay, fantastic.
Arti, you were way up there. Did you go to where Meena was? Oh, okay. You're all right.
No, yeah, I'm fine.
So I see some cards are already appearing. That's cool. If you want to just should we just have a moment of contemplative silence
Okay.
so we can think. It might be helpful if you want to write down cards, put them sort of off to the side so you're not distracting people and let them think. But you can always. I'm just going to use a bit of paper.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's huge.
Okay, I'm ready.
Me too.
All right, are we starting to write things on the board now? You can use the labels in. I don't know if you know Miro. You can use the labels in Miro to put your name on a post-it if you want to.
Oh,
You don't
brilliant.
have to, but you can.
Wait, where are the labels?
If you click on if you get the little bar up, there's a sort of a
Oh,
tag
yeah.
style. Yeah, they're called tags actually, not labels.
I don't.
When you select it,
Yeah, I've selected it. Oh, yes, sorry. I was clicking the 3 dots. Yeah. Oh, nice. Blaise, I'm adding my name to your GitHub thing.
oh,
Yeah, Git thing.
great, that's wonderful.
All right. Well, we're 3 minutes over our allotted time, but it seems like it would be good to give this another few minutes and let people speak to these cards they've added. Should we just go around and everyone just pick one thing they want to talk about? Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Arti.
Welcome, Meena. It was nice to have you. And it's nice to have so many people on the call. That was me.
I can go next. Thank you to everyone. It's my first session, and everyone's been very welcoming. Yeah, so thank you.
Great.
Oh, am I next? So yeah, this was awesome to see so many new people, and I learned some very slick Git stuff. So I think that the breadth of expertise, of knowledge, was very, very wide, and yet it didn't seem to be like in any way an obstacle. Thanks.
I felt very lost for a bit, but
Mm-hmm.
like it was nice to have the support and navigation. So thank you for that.
Marju, have you got one you want to speak to?
Yeah, so I would say it was nice to start with a failing test. And another bit is, I was wondering, as setting up ESLint is kind of a utility thing, I'm happy to, try it out myself, but I was wondering if anybody is curious or we can
Yes.
pair it.
Cool. So you might do that like in between weekly sessions.
Yeah.
Ace. I just wanted to appreciate the sort of just enough planning. I loved when Arti said, "Let's get coding," because it's good, isn't it? We've started to sort of give ourselves a place to surface what work we're doing, what we've done, what we're going to do next, but we didn't like go too far down the rabbit hole and think about what we're going to be doing in 3 weeks' time. So I like that. My big puzzle, well, I have two puzzles, but I guess my big puzzle that I want to discuss is I'm on vacation this time next week, so I can't run the Twitch stream.
I think we can certainly try. I mean, I kind of messed it up the last time, but yeah, I mean, we can certainly try to do it. I mean, I've got the credentials still.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the public stream or even a recording of the session is of secondary importance to this group getting together and doing what you do. It's nice to do it in public because it shows other people that they can do it too, and that's why we do it in public. But we don't have to do that every week if the technology is going to get in our way. But it'd be great, Blaise, if you. I know you tried another time, didn't you? So it'd be great to have another go at it. If you.
Sure.
Yeah. How does everybody feel about that in general? Is it a big deal, me being away, or are we you're gonna know what to do and?
We'll be fine without you, Matt.
Great. That's exactly what that's music to my ears.
Cool. Well, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much, and
see you, Blaise.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask Meena if there was anything, and you can think about it and tell us later as well, that we could do better.
Yeah, that was my other puzzle. Because you can see things that we can't see anymore because you're new. So
I can't think of anything at the top of my head now. But I guess maybe just maybe a little context around things, some things. I mean, yeah, just maybe small. I don't know how much of an expectation there is of what you need to know. So, for example, OctokIt, I don't really know what that. I'm not really familiar with it. So, so maybe just like a little brief little thing about what the application is or what the project is, and but other than that, yeah, I think it's nice, and it's a nice kind of small group, which is quite nice as well, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Good. So, do we have any actions? I'm not hearing anything specific that we want to do differently. I think we just we probably kind of used our energy up trying out the projects. We've done that, so that's good. We can get that off the board. Sequence diagram, Blaise. Yeah, that's a nice idea. Yeah. It's kind of laughable how many weeks I've been kicking the can down the road with that architecture diagram. Yeah.
Well, ideally, one of us would do it because it's also a good exercise to make sure that we understand what's happening.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And in fact, I would encourage everyone to just give it a shot, like back of a napkin, like your own personal understanding of what things are. It doesn't necessarily need to be correct. It's just more like a doodle, so to speak.
Mm.
All right, I've got to give up my machine because my the Minecraft expert is now ready to take over the keyboard.
Very important.
Yes, exactly. My time is up. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Cheers, Blaise.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Well,
Bye,
I'm going to
everyone.
close the stream.
Okay.
Where's my OBS window? So
What is
say bye.
OBS, by the way?
Say bye to